Have you read recently that property transactions are falling in Q3, only to be shocked by the big jump of property buys in the last few new launches? Have you read somewhere that buyers are sitting on the sidelines, waiting for more interest rate drops, but the recent transaction volumes show exactly the opposite? You must be curious, what exactly is happening? Then let John Cheng, an industry veteran, share with you what exactly is going on.
On 18 September, finally, I put the word finally, what happened? Interest rate cut. Good or not? Who say good? Who say good? Okay, I'm sure you're all holding properties. Good, right? Good, right? Okay, who say bad? Your bank interest dropped. Your fixed D also dropped. You see? Yeah, correct. But cost of borrowing decreases. So will this help business or not? Good for business? Good for business. So far, it's the first thing that we observe. Do you think next year GDP will be better or not? Okay, in fact, this year GDP is actually performing better than expected. The analysts have adjusted the GDP outwards. Right, this is the first thing we know. Right, so finally they cut after 4 years. So actually from the 18th September until now, okay, is there really a big increase in volume or not? Do you think yes? Okay, who think don't have? Who think the same? Okay, please participate with me. You know why not? Because this is the market. Right? Whatever that you responded, you just look around, right? This is how the market think. Okay, I also want to get a feedback. Again, who thinks the transaction volume goes up after interest rate cut? Who thinks the transaction volume goes down? Who thinks stays the same? Okay, I'll show you the answer. The answer is actually the transaction volume drops from 1,006 to about 1,003. The transaction volume dropped. Why? Okay, I think there's other reasons later I'll share. But because also a lot of people are anticipating for a lot of launches. So people are still waiting on the fence. Okay, and don't forget, every time when something happens, does people take action straight away? I say interest rate drop. Do you go and buy a property tomorrow? No, you ask one question. Will tomorrow drop more or not? Right, drop more, I wait lah. Correct or not? Okay, but is it worth the wait? That's what we want to explore today. Okay, right, but prices went up. Prices went up from 1,800 to becomes 2,000 per square foot. This is the price change. Price went up. Okay, price went up. Okay, good news or not? I thought interest rate cut, everything should be good, right? Okay, but why? Okay, if you are the developer today, interest rate cut today, and tomorrow will cut again. Maybe 3 months down the road will cut again. As a developer, what will you do? Will you increase price? So sometimes you must think like developer, is it worth to wait? If you are the seller, you know market is going to get better, financing is going to get easy. What would you do? You might increase price, right? You might, right? All right. So is it good or not? Depending on which side are you on. Okay. So what if you sell today and then price goes up to, and you think price will go down, and you wait, and the developer increase price, what will happen to you? You might be caught in the gap you cannot cover. Bernard will share a bit more about that details later. Right? This might happen. In this article in Business Times, just 5th November, what it says, foreign bank slash rate as low as 2.45. Today, I just received news from UOB. 5-year fixed loan at 2.5%. Wonderful, right? If you are in the years like me when I started investing, right, that interest rate is 1% only. Yeah. This is still high, correct? But you know, throughout all the years, can we actually catch the lowest? We can't. There'll be sometimes we are high, sometimes we are low. Just got to balance out. Okay, but this is the rate now. We can go as low as 2.45 for foreign banks because they want business, right? Then again, I put again. 8 November. When is 8 November? Today. I thought I finished my slide. I wake up, then add again, right? Again, who is this? Who is this? I must ask Ken. Who is this guy? Powell, is it? Right? Okay, they cut off another interest rate despite Trump winning. They say, wow, we support Trump. We cut again, right? Interest rate came down again. Okay, so this weekend pricing will be quite interesting. Let's see, right? Okay, because of this, this is a crazy weekend that I just went through. My good friend Xian Long back there, you see his eyes, so tired because he go to showroom, helping me, right? So combine Union Square, Chuan Park, Emerald, Katong, Nava Grove, and Novo Place this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Total visitorship is 11,590 people. Visitorship. Crazy or not? Crazy, Hey, Singaporean don't have ABSD need to pay, man. I buy second third property, I need to pay ABSD, right? They still visit. Singaporeans so rich, man. Okay, I thought, we always say, new launch prices, is it expensive now? A lot of places was 2,000, Right, last time I came from a time with starting from 500 per square foot, 600 per square orchard. Today is at 2003, 2002 start. So how is it expensive? This number. So first thing I observe from here is before this 6 launch, are there still other launches ongoing? People are slowly buying, correct? But how come suddenly everyone rush? Have you asked yourself, correct? All these people must have money. Why do they wait and then suddenly rush? What does it tell you? Right? Why suddenly rush? They have the money, they should buy, but why they wait and then suddenly rush for it? Why? Okay, first thing I know, do they have the money or not? They must have the money. But just that they want to wait for the right time, the right project, correct? And then they rush in. This will happen. Six launch. Okay, 11,590. Okay, you convert half is 5,000 transactions. No joke, 5,000 transactions over 2 weeks. You think it's crazy? Later I show you numbers. One whole year we did about maximum 10,000 new launch. This is 11,000 people visit in over 1 weekend. Can you see the difference? Okay, I move on. Okay, I will start to explain why things are like that. Okay, so just bear with me. I will slowly piece the jigsaw puzzle together to see the whole picture. Okay, so just stay with me. First thing, let's look at HDB. Okay, can someone take out your phone or calculator? Help me count this one. Can? Let's count from 2019, right? Okay, 2020 can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years until now. Can we count how much is the profit that they make from HDB? Okay, 2020 go up by 5%. So just add 5, add a 12.7, right? Add a 10.4, add a 4.9, and add a 6.8 to date. Okay, how many percent is it? How much is it? Sorry? Around 40%, correct? 40%. HDB has went up 40% over how many years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. 5 years went up by 40%. Is this quite scary? So what does it tell you now? Okay, first of all, these people has made a lot of money. Right? So can I ask you, so when property goes up by 40%, your HDB goes up by 40%, what would you do? Sorry? You upgrade, okay? Good. The rest, what would you do? Sell. The rest, what would you do? Okay, I give you a few scenarios better. I buy a BTO and it goes up by 40%. What will I do next? BTO. You may sell. Okay, who say sell? Okay, all must help me, then we can see. Okay, the market here. Who say hold? Hold for more. Who say sell and then buy another HDB, bigger one? Or downgrade? Okay, depends on life and age. But here, the market, most of y'all will want to sell. Right? So what explains all this is because over the last 5 years, a lot of HDB people make a lot of money, correct? So they have the money or asset to actually do an upgrade. So to a lot of us, we say, hey, how come I got no money to upgrade? How come these people got so much money or so many people can rush? Because they have an asset to stack up. If today I'm a young person, I just want started out, right? I want to buy that condo today at 2,000 per square foot or 2,500 per square foot. Not easy. Not easy. A 3-bedroom will cost about maybe 2.5 million or 3 million. To find the down payment at 25%, I need to come out at least $500,000. Plus stamp duty, maybe 600, 700,000. It's not easy. But because I have a HDB that makes 40%, can I cross over? I can. Right, next thing. If HDB goes up by 40% in 5 years, if you are the government today, is it good or not? Yeah, you say, I didn't say. You say, I didn't say. Okay, is it good or not? If HDB can go up by almost close to 10%, 9 or 10% each year, and HDB are built for the masses, okay, does their income goes up by 8 or 9% per year? No, so not good, right? Not good, right? Right? Because if the income of the mass market cannot catch up with the what? With that prices, is going to be quite a big problem. Right? Election year, I think, is coming very soon. Right? And if this thing cannot catch up, what will happen? Might be problematic. So if you're government, what would you do now? You have the cooling measure. Okay, so you're all MMDs, you're all ministers, right? You may want to do a cooling measure. So it might happen. We don't know. It might happen, we don't know. Because every time our property hits a 10%, something will happen. Growth. This is called unsustainable. Right? Okay, move on. You talk about HDB resale transactions. What you say is correct. You see, just now you all voted all want to sell, right? You see, this is the history. High time is about 38,000 transaction, right? Mid time is maybe 25, low time maybe 10,000, correct? This year, the first 3 quarters, we already got 22,000. Can I say we add about 78,000? will hit another 30,000. So when all these people sell their house, where will they go to? A few places. They sell, they downgrade. They sell, they upgrade. They sell, they buy a condo. They buy a EC. You see, all these can happen, right? So if you ask me, right, all current transaction today, why there's so many buys out, or why the demand comes from where? Possibly the upgraders also. Okay, but if your HDB transaction is very low, nobody need money, nobody want to sell, buy and sell, will it also affect your condo transaction? It will also. Okay, so is it good that when the property price goes up like that? Good lah, if you hold the property lah. Like I say, if you hold nothing means, wow, very dangerous, because the money will, the price will keep going up. You got to keep chasing, right? Right? Okay, go on. How about private? Private went up by how much? This year only 1.6. Has it slowed down? Answer yes. So good or not? HB like that, then your private like that, good or not? Okay, who say no good? Okay, we must see the market sentiments. HB goes up like that, private are quite flat, right? Or slow down, still going up. Okay, who say this is a good? Who say this is good for you? Yes, I say good for you. Who say it's bad? Okay, right? No right, no wrong. Okay, first thing I just want to go back to history. Okay, in 2018, what happened? 2018, when the index hits about 7.9, what does the government do? Cooling measure on 18 July. You see that? Very, very accurate. 2021, when index hit more than 10%, cooling measure in December. All right? 2022, 8.6 that time. September, straight cooling measure. 2023, 6.8 cooling measure. Okay, so now this year we grow at about 1.6. You think we have cooling measure? Yeah, I don't know. Finger crossed. I must see this weekend how the transaction happens, right? Okay, so if let's say the private properties is going up slower, but HDB is going up faster, is the gap getting smaller now? If I have HDB, I may want to have a chance to jump, especially if today my HDB is 1.5 million. You heard all the news at Ang Mo Kio, don't know where, Wampo, right? I upgrade to 2.5, it's just 1 million top up. Okay, quite okay. Right, so it's a golden opportunity if you hold a HDB now to release, especially my HDB is those with 20, 30 years lease already. Okay, I left about 69 years, maybe 69, 60 years lease. I think it's a good time to renew and refresh my lease. All right. Okay, next we look at the launch unit sold by developer from 2015 all the way to 2023. Total units launched 74,000. Total units sold is 81,000. You say, John, how is this possible? Developer only launched 74,000, but yet sold how much? 81,000. Is it possible? The leftover, because the years before here, there's a lot of excess. You know, in every quarter, there's some excess stock. Okay, just like you imagine yourself going to, let's say, NTUC fair price. Okay, today on the shelf, are there rice you can buy? And in their warehouse, is there rice? Right? So if can I sell more than what I have on the rack? That means my warehouse gets smaller, get lesser. Okay, so in these years, actually, if you ask me, the demand is still stronger than the supply. Okay, in 2024, our supply is slightly more than the demand. Okay, so our inventory picks up. Okay, so if you ask me today, over the years, is there a oversight? Maybe not. And the next thing I want to show you, on average, each year we sell about 9,000 units. Okay, just now how many people visited the Trump Park, everything? 11,000. If 5,000 checks converted, scary, you know? Over 1 weekend, 2 weekend, we hit half the number here. My developer have a good Christmas, right? You see that? Also, actually, this weekend is very important. Yeah, we'll see the results. If you want to know the results, please ask the advisor that invited you here. He will give you the live result, like stock market, right? Okay, this is EC. EC. Okay, EC, this year, only launched 512, sold 699. Okay, the next one launching is Condo Place. Right, over the years, also demand stronger than supply. And my advice is, if you can buy EC today, please go and buy. Okay, and it's not easy to buy also because of the income cap. Okay, and the MSR. Okay, I move on. Okay, how about resale? Okay, why resale is important? Because seller in resale, what can he buy? The next new launch, correct? A resale buyer can also sell a resale and buy your resale, right? Important, these numbers. Okay, so we're talking about volume. Okay, this year alone, right, we has already hit about 11,468 units, resale units transacted. These are all the summary for all the years. If this year we add another maybe 4,000, how much is it going to be? About 15,000. So we are about here. The higher times, correct? One of the highest transactions. Okay, so this year, if you really ask me, John, is the real estate market good? I would say it's good. Okay, my answer is good market, right? Based on transaction. Okay, price may not move out so fast. Depends, are you on the resale or are you in the new launch market, right? Next, we talk about private rental. Okay, how many of you are landlord like me? Okay, yeah, if you're modest, also can don't put up. You understand? Okay, some of us are landlords here. So, unfortunately, this year we have to be a bit more, we accept or that rental may not go out so much because why? Supply has been great over the last year, but I slowly explain. In the year 2022, remember during our COVID, what happened? Shoots up by 30%, crazy, right? Because what happened? Then a lot of condo not TOP yet, right? And foreigners start to come back. So there's a spike out in the rental amount. And then it start to slow down when things start to TOP. And this year, it went down. So this year, we are still in the negative zone, minus 1.9. So if you are landlord today, don't be too picky. You can clear the rental, quickly clear, and just go. Okay, don't think too much. Maybe go for a shorter lease, maybe 1 year, right? Maybe, right? Okay, this is the one that I want to show you. Okay, this is a chart from URA that says each year, how many units TOP. Okay, that means the unit take key. Okay, when I take a key to a unit, a few things I can do. Number one, can I stay in the unit? Yes. Number two, can I sell the unit? Can I rent out the unit? Right? These three things I can do. Okay, so when there's a lot of units TOP, is there larger number of landlords? More supply in the landlord market. Okay, and this is what happened. 217, 16,000 TOP. It goes down, and then you look at 2023, 21,000. Crazy, right? My first question, did the rental market crash because of this 21,000? Let's look. Market got crashed or not? Did it crash? No, why? This is big numbers. Why market didn't crash? This is almost 2 times plus. Okay, why market didn't crash? It's something we really need to know, right? You are investors, you want to buy. Why market didn't crash? Maybe people are waiting for TOP. But don't forget, when these people TOP, you know what's another effect? Right now I'm renting because my new house not ready, correct? That's all delay. Then today, because I'm renting the house and this one TOP, I give up this house. I got one more supply, correct? And then this house I move in. So the rental also free up one more. Right? You see that? It's quite crazy. This is 21,000. This is not 5,000, 6,000. This is 21,000. Okay, why come the market didn't crash? Okay, I want to tell you. Okay, I wear white. Okay, I'm not PAP. I'm a safest. Right? Okay, but one thing I'm for sure, the government has planned very well. They also know that the numbers are coming. They know when they need to increase population. They know when they need to stop. They cannot just anyhow let population comes in. Okay, because over the years our government also learned. Okay, the infrastructure, the housing must be ready before they allow the population to grow. Okay, so when they announced the population stats, I was so excited. That's why when my seminar come out, what was the title? Interest rate cut and population stats. So later I'm going to use the population stats to explain to you why all this thing makes sense. Okay, so when you head for the polls, please vote wisely. Okay, it sounds like a teacher or professor, okay, or some politician, okay. But really, if you vote wisely, you will have a good time. But if you vote the wrong government, you will have a very bad time. Okay, all right. So coming back, okay, at 2023, our market didn't crash because all was planned well. And let's look at this. This year, there's another 3,700 units going to take key, and already 5,376 units, excluding EC take keys already. So this year we're expecting about 8,000, 9,000 units. Is it more or less than last year? Less than last year, but still quite substantial. So I expect rental to be quite stable, right? Next year, how many thousand? Only 6,006. Right, as the number comes down. So good for maybe landlords. And then it start to pick up again. Where is the biggest pick up after 2027? Why? Your guess. When can population increase again? Guess yourself. Intelligent guess, right? Okay, and this is the vacancy rate. That means how many units not rented out. Okay, this quarter we picked up from 6.1 to 7.2, above average over all the quarters. So there's, like I say, landlord, don't be too picky. Got a good tenant, please just take first, right? Okay, right. And this is the unsold inventory, meaning the stocks. Okay, so from the high time in 2019, about 30,000, now we are about maybe 20,000. Okay, so what does it tell you when I see this picture? If you are here very low, right? Good news is what? If I'm developer, you know why? You all got nothing to choose, I only got five different projects. You choose this 5 if you want to buy a new launch. But today when the supply goes up, you have more choice. You have more choice. Of course, then you have to be very careful. Because now there's a lot of units there. Which one should I pick? Which one should I not pick? Okay, so now is the time to be careful, and it's the time to see which developer wants to give you a better offer. Okay, so now which market is it? In the developer side is a buyer's market. A lot of things you can more or less be more flexible. Okay, in times whereby there's low supply, I tell you everything also cannot. Okay, when prices are moving. All right. Okay, let's look at supply. What is going coming forward?
I hope you enjoyed the video. The next part will be coming soon. So in order to be kept abreast of the next update, do subscribe to this channel and also like this video.